Hey, my gorgeous queens, it's your girl, Aisha. Today, things are about to get real because I'm starting my brand new job at the fabulous Mave Haven Salon. And of course, I'm bringing y'all with me. Now, before I get into this whole hairstylist life, I had to start my day with a healthy breakfast. Emphasis on the word healthy, okay? So, over here, you see the delicious toast with some carrot sticks on the side, topped off with a little lettuce. It tasted amazing. But now let's fast forward to when I arrived at the hair salon. So I met the manager of the salon and she gave me a tour of the place and what to do. Then she said she had to leave early for an appointment, so I will just be working alone, which was just great. But anyways, let's talk about my first client. So she comes in very late, acting like time doesn't exist, which was very annoying, but I let it slide because I'm over here trying to be professional. She had already washed and blow-dried her hair, which made things easier for me. She then proceeds to show me this super fancy picture of the hairstyle she wants. And I'm looking at it like, oh girl, I've so got this. But in my head, I'm thinking, how hard can this be? I get started by grabbing some hair tools. Well, I think they're hair tools. Honestly, one of them might have been a drill, but whatever. I started to do her hair, and y'all, I was in the zone. I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be fire. I ate this thing up. After like a solid hour, I finished her hair and added some hairspray to give it some shine, or it might have been pepper spray. Either way, it was some kind of spray that made the hair really come together. Personally, I think my work here was pure magic. Anyways, it was time for the final reveal, so I tell her, I finished your hair, you're welcome. I was expecting her to scream with joy or cry tears of happiness. But the only thing she screamed was,
What did you do to my hair?
I'm standing there confused like, girl, are you blind? This is art. You're giving abstract right now. You're giving bold choices. But she wasn't having it. She started yelling, talking about my hair is ruined and lawsuits. And I'm like, girl, chill. This is artistic expression. You're walking out of here with a masterpiece on your head. People are gonna stop you in the streets to ask who did your hair. At this point, things got real messy. Y'all, I may be a hairstylist, but I still know how to throw hands. One thing led to another, and let's just say, she went home crying. But that ain't my problem, though, because my next appointment was soon. So, after the minor incident, my second client comes in and she says,
I just need a simple wash and blow dry, and then a wig install.
too easy for a professional like me. I'm thinking, girl, you are in the right hands. Let me show you what I can do. So I start washing her hair, but y'all, I was using so much shampoo, it was like Niagara Falls on her head. I thought the more shampoo, the more clean, right? Then it's time for the blow dry. Now this part should have been simple, but I got a little carried away with the settings on the dryer. I'm out here thinking I'm Beyonce's hairstylist, and I cranked that thing up to hurricane mode. Her hair was blowing everywhere. But it's fine, we're creating volume. I tried to fix it by brushing it out, which helped a lot. Then I began braiding her hair into cornrows, and y'all, I ate that thing up. I put on the wig cap, then the wig, and now it was time to style. After what felt like an hour, I was finally finished styling her hair. I'm looking at it, nodding to myself. Yes, yes, I have created something. I tell her I'm done, and she looks at it, and her face goes blank, like zero emotion. She says,
What? No, absolutely not. I am not leaving here like this. You've got to fix this.
and I'm standing there like, what do you mean fix this? It's perfect. This is high fashion. She crosses her arms and sits there like she's prepared to camp out in the salon until I fix it. I'm like, girl, you better get up out of that chair because I'm not ready to sleep here all night. But she refused to leave. And you know me, I'm a hairstylist and a problem solver. So I picked her up and threw her out. Bye, Felicia. Couple hours later, and my third client walks in. This girl was serving attitude from the start. She wanted something simple, just a cute little bob and a bold, dark red dye job. Easy. I mean, if there's one thing I can do, it's pretend I can do it. I start by cutting her hair, but somehow, every time I took a little more off, the bob just kept getting shorter and shorter. Like it was fine, and then suddenly she's one snip away from a pixie cut. She's sitting there, all chill, flipping through her phone, not realizing I'm basically giving her a buzz cut at this point. I thought, maybe she won't notice? Spoiler alert, she did. Then comes the coloring part. She wanted a dark red color, so I'm thinking, let's go big. I mixed up the dye, but I might have slightly miscalculated the amount. After I rinsed the dye out, I could already see the panic setting in. Her hair was not just red, it was glowing, like traffic light neon red. I'm standing there like, wow, I've created something truly revolutionary. After I was done, I called her up to come see her gorgeous new hair, and this girl full on just screams. She says,
"This is not what I asked for."
and I'm like, okay, technically no, but sometimes the universe just gives you something better than you expected, you know? And this girl looked at me in horror and then stormed out. She didn't even pay. Like, where the heck is my tip? I worked so hard on her hair. These people are actually insane. Anyways, it was finally the end of my shift, and I could finally go home and relax. As soon as I walked into my apartment, I got a phone call from my manager. Apparently, my clients complained to my manager, and now I'm being fired, which is completely outrageous to me because I think all my clients left looking way better than they came in. So, moral of the story, sometimes people just aren't ready for my level of creativity. But you know what? I'm just here to do me, and if they can't handle it, that's on them. Anyways, I've gotten a new job as a lifeguard, so joke's on them. Don't forget to like and subscribe for my next video. See you next time, Queens.